And boom. All right, share into Facebook. All right, sharing with all the other folks. Hello, whoever's there. Okay, I'm inviting people, so now's the time to invite your friends, invite your enemies. TikTok has changed the order. Says on. Inviting the people. Author of something. All right, hopefully I've invited everybody. TikTok changed the order, as they so love to do. Uncle Birch coming to you live from New Orleans. Autumn Moon, thank you for liking the live. Oh, we're already up to 230 likes. Man, I feel like I just got here. Quad. Where is my beers?
Hello.
All right, that's better. Hello, Quad.
Oh, hello, Birch.
I think you sent me a message. I don't think I read it yet.
I was just sharing a video that I made towards Fuckface McGillicuddy.
Who's Fuckface McGillicuddy?
I don't know, pick one.
Hello.
It was to the one who is now claiming that you told her to unalive herself, and that is the most vile thing ever. Like, how dare you have a response to her actions, and she's a victim. She's a victim.
So typical. That. I see it everywhere.
I always love when somebody like that plays victim.
And so I made a video saying you don't get to play victim to the situation that you created.
Yeah.
Period. You don't get to dictate or control how people respond to the situation you created. And then after I made that video, someone messaged me and they think that Bree is in her ear pushing her to come after you.
Yeah. Probably.
So I was like, that's not that. I said, that's what I said. I said, probably. But, you know, Bree is just as irrelevant as the other one.
I know it. I know it. I passed Bree in followers a long time ago.
And again, I'm really disappointed. I liked Bree. We met her in person. We met her partner. I really liked her. I'm really sad that this is even happening.
Yeah, well, apparently I have to, adopt her enemies. I can't make peace with Quad because she still has issues with Quad. Fuck that.
I know.
I don't have to fucking do that. Christian Day doesn't even do that to me. And I adopt his enemies plenty.
Because no one has a right to do that to you.
Yeah, no fucking way.
They don't get to choose who you
Yep.
can talk to.
Yes. I encourage
Yeah,
my.
you're right. Christian doesn't do that either. He knows we're still friends with, at least superficial friends with people he doesn't like. And he
Yep.
never asks us to dump them.
Yep.
He doesn't.
So yeah, AI is suggesting that I encourage my viewers to share the live with others, invite more friends. But you can also tap the screen, get all your fingers going on that screen. Just keep them going. You know, you're not doing nothing. It helps out a lot. You'll see it.
Fine.
The more likes we get, the more people we get.
I saw you on Christian Day last night. I was in a Wicca meeting, so I only got to see like the tail end of it, but
I think half his audience was my people.
Yeah, Zephyr was on there.
Yeah.
He looks totally different. We saw him a couple years ago when he came to Hex Fest, and he looked a lot younger. I mean, I don't know how old he was back then, but it's kind of like seeing somebody who was 12 and then seeing that same person when they were 19. He changed a lot.
About a year ago, he looked just like he does now, and he got an account taken down for being underage. Guy's got a full fucking beard and mustache, and you know, how underage you gonna be?
Yeah. What did he say? He was 25.
Yep. And I recommended him for WitchCon. I'd recommend you, but you know, you're already kicked out of Hexfest and stuff.
I wouldn't anyway.
troublemaker.
Yeah, she was being a troublemaker then.
I was not.
Yes, you were.
No, I was not.
You're wrong.
I was not. I was doing the exact same thing then that I'm doing now.
Yeah, I didn't say you're not a troublemaker now.
Well, I'm not a troublemaker now. I call shit out for what it is, and I don't let people sit there and do injustices to other people. You know?
That's trouble. It's good trouble, but it's trouble.
Someone's got to be the person who says, no, we're not doing that. Fuck you. This is wrong.
Like somebody just tried to join, but then they didn't. So, okay, good, because I didn't know them. You never know how that's going to go.
No, what got me kicked out was you.
Hey, Vicky, you're so wrong that you misspelled your. Come on. Possibly R-E, the second one. Well, no, the first one too. Actually. Yeah, both. But thanks for the heart. And somebody's out there tapping. We're up at 500 likes. I'm going to invite Sorcerer Dan, but he never comes on. But I invite him every time. Hello, Dan. You're still here.
Oh, he blocked me, that guy.
Oh, yeah, he didn't like you stitching him or something.
I don't fucking know. Don't care either.
This is a legit function of the app, man. I stitch all the time.
Wait, I just stepped out. You corrected somebody's misuse of the word your.
Are you proud?
I'm so proud that I got you on the right track of being a respectable grammar Nazi. I'm so proud. Thank you.
I don't know how respectable I am, but all right, I'll take it.
Yeah, I turned you into an honest man.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to point out, because I realized the timing on the people who screen record your lives. I think they have your little notification bell there, because they screen recorded what we talked about in the very beginning of the live. So they're here.
Oh, this one?
Thanks.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, they are. Wait.
Thanks, guys. Thank you for clocking in. You need to make sure that you steadily screen record, catch everything we're saying. That way everyone gets to hear it.
Yeah. I have
You know
not
what's so
watched
weird?
any of your lives. I have not watched you guys. I've given you no attention, but keep it up. Keep it up.
Oh, man.
Don't you think that's weird, though? I think it's weird.
It is.
It's like we're publicly talking. We're not shedding secrets. What's the point of reposting what we're saying?
They got BDS.
Other than to make sure other people get to hear us too.
I know. They're spreading my message around. Thank you, haters.
What, Birch derangement syndrome? Is that BDS?
Yeah, they got BDS, man. I have given them no attention. And yeah, I mean, they're allegedly witches, so they're out there throwing. Here I am. Everything seems to be going fine. Matter of fact, I keep selling classes. People keep buying classes, even though I haven't been plugging my classes enough on this show last few sessions. But money just keeps coming, so keep it up.
And I'm getting a lot better health-wise, so I don't know what they're doing with that.
Let the hate flow through you.
You see?
Let it flow. Let it flow.
Thanks for clocking in. We appreciate you.
Yep.
I'm being abused every day. By who?
Hey guys.
There you are.
Hey. Yeah. I'm not really all the way there right now. I'm smoking a cigarette outside. I'm really scared and nervous.
What's going on?
Yeah, there was just cops here like 20 minutes ago, so I called my lawyer immediately and I'd let like two of my trusted people know about the situation because they already know what's going on with my life right now. And yeah, seeing the cops put me in like complete shift of mindset, and I was focused on the moment and acting right. And so at the time when I had seen them initially, I I have bipolar disorder, and I have a lot of PTSD from my past and upbringing, and I was homeless for 5 years. So let me put the camera on so you guys can see me. I'm like not doing good though. Feel free to use this. Feel free to use this energy. It's a lot.
You said you're being abused. Who?
Yeah, it's fucking hard.
Who's abusing?
She calls me names every day. I've got it on video.
Who that?
The lady I pay rent.
Your landlady? Oh shit.
Yeah.
You related to you?
No, I found her off of Marketplace. And I don't know what to do. I even got a video of her she turned off my fucking candle, and I got a video of her right after she turned it off, and it has her face, and she's like wicked in her face, and it's just really bad, and it's unfair, and I'm scared, and I don't appreciate it. She keeps calling the cops on me and threatening the fire department, and I'm like, bro, it's fire safe. I understand it's fire safety. I work in the healthcare industry, because it's an industry, not a fucking field.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Sorry,
I'm really going through it.
It should be like a tenants' rights group keeping content or something.
Yeah, no, I'm figuring those legalities out, but it's just hard because in the moment,
it's going to put you in a situation that you can't necessarily leave from, right? Is that
No, I can't leave. It's worse with my mom. She's like a carbon copy of my mom, though, just way older. She's an alcoholic and a narcissist, and it's the Lionsgate portal was open, so it's the year of the empaths and taking down the narcissism, and it's not my fault that happened. This is the universe. My name means Earth.
Yeah. So I just got something in my ear. It is the universe. There's something that you're needing to learn from this situation, or you're going to continue to be in this situation. There's a reason that she's just like your mother. There's something you are supposed to be learning from this, and maybe it's standing up for yourself. But there it is. It's the universe, and if you don't deal with this situation now, the next situation you'll be in will be a carbon copy of this one. That's what something just said in my fucking ear.
Yeah, you could take control of the situation by finding what you have control in.
Yeah. I'm sorry that's happening. I hope you find your way out of it. So when she calls the police, do you tell the police about the abuse and all that? Your
microphone's muted.
You're muted.
Sorry. I I'm practicing learning communication as well as all of this. I'm really spiritual awakening. But to answer your question, the first occurrence, it was I had asked if I could have a conversation privately with them, and he said yes. So I invited him to have the conversation in my bedroom since it's a private room. And so we had our conversation, and I was calm the entire time. I explained everything matter of factly, and like I even explained a little bit of my past too, which I was told that it's not the best because of biased opinions. But my reasoning for telling them all angles and things is so that they understand because of their field of work.
Yeah.
I hear movement. I'm
So
scared.
are you renting a room?
Yeah.
Okay. That one's tough
And
because they're always right there. I had a landlady that did that. Like she'd come in and put out my candles. It was like a commune that I was living on, and they were supposed to be Buddhist, but she wasn't much of a Buddhist. It was a big property, and eventually, like people would rent out all kinds of things. Like somebody rented out a bus with no wheels for a room. They'd rent anything out. And one day, I saw this barn across the river, the creek, and I said, "How much for that?" And she goes, "Well, you can't live there." And I go, "Well, that sounds cheap. How much?" She said, $75 a month. And so I turned that into a split level fucking pad with a living room, a loft. There was a little, there was like a chicken wire, it was like a chicken coop on the edge of a pond with lily pads and frogs and shit. I made that a porch. It was the most happening
whoa.
pack. But the thing that was really cool about it, I didn't realize it at the time, is that crazy fucking landlady would be walking across that bridge screaming at me, and somehow right when she hit the water, she'd just stop and get distracted and turn around and walk away. Her craziness could not pass over water. So I don't know if you got a creek you can cross or something
Oh,
when this
good
shit's going on.
point. Yeah, I do need more natural waters because yeah, I'm an earth sign. I've been dealing with a lot of flames and fire lately, so I need to cool down.
Well, I
Yeah.
could give you my suggestion. My suggestion would be first to ground yourself, to release that energy from your body so that you
Okay.
can focus. And then you could go on apps like Nextdoor and post on there that you're looking for a room to rent, that the current room that you're in is not feasible. You guys aren't getting along, that you would like someone like-minded who wouldn't have a problem with you and your religious path, right? And then you could look on Pad Split where you could rent a room for as low as $100 a week. Do you have a job?
I have a job. I'm temporary disabled and I'm out of work and I'm in the negative. And my job won't give me my money and my lawyers won't fucking hurry up. And they even fucking misworded my claim and tried to say that my patient was aggressive and was fighting me, which is the opposite. So I'm dealing with warfare from all angles, not even just spiritual.
Yeah,
Literally.
you're gonna need to ground and get clarity so you can find your path out.
Yeah, you're outside right now. Take your shoes off and walk on the grass or some dirt or something.
Okay.
Grounding will happen. It's
I've
automatic.
done that in a long time.
Yeah, it's scientifically proven now, but Witch has been talking about it forever.
Can I smoke a cigarette on here or no?
No, turn your camera off.
Okay. Shit, sorry.
No worries.
Probably start walking outside every day.
Can I smoke a cigarette?
One girl needs
My bad, guys. I don't know all the rules yet. Thank you guys for.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, Blockbuster would be good. I would suggest a freezer spell, but it's the landlady's freezer. She might find it or something.
No, I have a mini fridge that can get to freezing temperatures.
Hey, Tara, I'm going to remove you for a second, then you can come back up. That'll clear the violation.
Okay.
Yeah, she got violated.
I
Yeah,
will never understand why somebody can't smoke a cigarette
because
ever.
there's kids. Some people like, I think Sebastian will make his 18 and older, and they'll put the thing up that says, those goods aren't recommended or whatever, but they won't put a restriction on the account because there's no kids allowed.
That's just weird.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm
I don't
sorry,
even smoke,
guys.
but it's weird.
yeah. All right, you're back here.
Hey.
Hello, Miss Leslie. We are at 1.6 thousand likes. You can help out while you're sitting in the background there by tapping that screen. Get 2 fingers, 3 fingers, 4 fingers. Get all your fingers going on that screen. Just keep them going, keep them going, keep them going, and you can help out a lot while sitting there doing virtually nothing. Uncle
Oh,
Birch,
it's 420. You gotta tap it.
Uncle Birch, telling you happy 420. Coming to you live from New
Yay,
Orleans,
420.
where I teach witchcraft for a living,
Yay,
and
420.
I do 420. I do 420, but just not at 420 because I'm usually on the air these days. But um, maybe on weekends.
420 Central, I should say.
Yes. Thank you all so much for your help. Yeah, I hope it helps. But it's tough. You don't. Somebody's going to want a deposit. You don't have the deposit. That's tough. Um,
Yeah, it sounds like she just wants her out, and it sounds like with everything that's going on that she probably is going to be forced out. But you'll just deal with that. You have to be clear-minded and level-headed and not victimize yourself. You have to take control of the situation and make decisions. And it's uncomfortable, but it has to be done, or things just continue spiraling downward, and we got to stop that spiral downward.
I mean, yeah. So instead of doom scrolling, take some of your time on the internet to look for tenants' rights groups. Also, women's support groups, because you're being abused. It's domestic abuse. It's just a different kind, and
Or you could move to West Hollywood where your landlord won't have any rights at all.
yeah, yeah. But maybe through like a women's support group or help group, they can get you someplace where that'll waive a deposit or something like that, or someplace really cheap, just like a.
So you're from is that LA meaning Louisiana or Los Angeles? Tierra.
Yeah, there's resources. You just got to look for them.
Okay, so yeah, Tiara. So you can go to West Hollywood, bring you a chisel and a hammer, and you can chisel off the lock of a vacant apartment and just start living there.
And this is based on a true story.
Yeah.
We had the misfortune of temporarily being landlords in West Hollywood, California. And I got, I don't know what to call it, but I had to pay 75 grand for somebody who pretended that I was being unfair as a landlord. So we're being sarcastic, but you really have no rights as a landlord in West Hollywood. So go to West Hollywood.
Literally, if you chisel off the lock and move in and become a squatter, squatter has more rights than the landlord. Landlord has to go through a long, lengthy legal process and pay a lot of money just to get you out. So I know it's kind of a drastic idea, but if it gets bad enough,
I would say worst case scenario.
But yeah, I'm betting in LA there's tenants' rights groups all over the fucking place, women's support networks. Just start looking around. There might be some help out there for you, but you just got to look for it. Spend less time on TikTok.
Yeah, there's shared housing, the sober living. There's many resources. You just have to focus and find them and go through the steps.
Especially in a place like Los Angeles. Yeah, a lot of resources.
The women's groups that'll get you out of an abusive situation. I'm sure they're out there, and it'd be cheaper. Probably won't be a deposit. Maybe maybe it'd just be a room or something like that, or maybe I'm trying to think, a shelter. Probably that kind of thing out there. I just got out of 2 rehabs and 6 months of sober living. I'm so tired. Oh my Lord. You got a lot going on.
And then you know what? As hard as that is, that really is the key. You have to be clean and sober in order to get anywhere. And and I'm not trying to pressure you, but you just have to be that way.
Absolutely. Thank you for continuing to like the live, Aunt Marta, while you're talking. I can't hear it. Like usually, like if I do it, you hear it on the microphone. You hear the tapping, tapping, tapping. Yeah, Saturn's retrograde for a bit. There's a few things retrograde right now, but some of
Yeah,
those.
but sovereignty, when you practice witchcraft, sovereignty is part of that. Part of that sovereignty is not being a victim to your circumstances and
Yeah.
taking control of your circumstances and standing in your power as you maneuver through them. Witchcraft does not mean that you don't have bad days and bad circumstances. It's meaning that you are recognizing them, acknowledging them, taking control of what you can control, and being clear-minded and grounded as doing it.
There used to be a saying to witch up.
Witch up, Buttercup. What is sovereignty? Are you serious? Or are you being sarcastic? Because if so, somebody's going to have to explain that. I know what it is, but I don't really have a definition that I can conjure up right now.
Sovereignty is being responsible and accountable for yourself and only yourself. And in that is sitting down when things are rough, you sit down and say, okay, what is mine? What doesn't belong to me? You take what's yours and you move forward. You don't get stuck. You don't do any of those things. You take full control of your mental health, your emotional health, your spiritual health, everything, and stand in that, in the I am aspect. I am Tierra. I am this. I am of Earth. I am, all these things that you're telling us that you are. You internalize that and empower yourself. It's fully empowering yourself and moving through that empowerment.
There are some covens that won't let you in until you can basically control your life. Having a clean apartment, watching what you eat, all of that. Like they say, getting control of Malkuth is the first step to going on your path.
Yeah. And, also recognizing that you are in a shared space. And if you're in a shared space and someone is allowing you to stay there, you do, even though you are your full autonomous own being, you do also have to respect the living situation. If the woman doesn't want you burning candles and you want to burn candles, you could choose to honor her request or you could choose not to. But there are going to be consequences by not, which makes things harder. So the better choice would be temporarily while you're in this situation, because you're not going to be there forever, is just to simply not burn the candles.
Or you could get battery powered candles if you had to.
Yeah,
it's not the same. It's not the same, but that's an option.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Get a battery operated candle that you can write your sigil on and turn it on.
Or maybe you can go outside with the sigil if you need to burn the sigil. I don't know. There's ways.
Always ways. Uncle Birch coming to you live from New Orleans, always with a colorful bunch of characters in the boxes. But, that idea of a witch, being in control, there's hit and miss. And I find a lot of witches that are control freaks. And if you just look at them, you can tell why. Because they have no control of their life, their hygiene, their health, none of it. And so as such, those people like to become a priestess in a coven and control others because they cannot control themselves.
Self-control is the first step. You have to exercise total self-control in order to manifest and create things for you through craft.
Isaac Bonowitz once called them the priestesses of Willendorf. And that was, it was pretty cold, but there was some truth to that. Know thyself, absolutely. Hey, Lou. T-Bone, how are you? Uncle Bert's coming to you live from New Orleans, where we're at 4.7 thousand likes. Keep tapping that screen, y'all. Keep tapping that screen. Get all them fingers going on that fucking screen, man. Yes, yeah. Yesterday, we were right about the viewers were right about the like we were like 15,000 over here, and we were 15 over here. So it does. You can see it working. Yeah. Uncle Bert's coming to you live from New Orleans.
So I tagged you guys in a video today.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's just a little tag about like what book are you currently reading? Kind of.
Oh
thing.
wait, I did see that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good book. I haven't read it. I got the audiobook. But I like the audiobooks.
I have been doing the audiobook, but I've downloaded it as well, so I kind of go back and forth.
Okay.
Depends on like what I'm doing, but I like audiobooks because you can get housework done.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of differences. Like, you get the 48 Laws of Power audiobook, but then
We listen to that on road trips.
Yeah, then the actual physical book has a lot of stuff that doesn't appear in the audiobook. It's all kind of little side stories and shit all through that book. Little nuggets.
I think I will definitely go and buy the Keldon book now that I've listened to it. I've got it on my iPad, but I don't have a physical copy, so I think I'll go and get that one.
Hello, Suki.
Suki the surfer.
Oh yeah, it's the surfer. Hang 10.
I remember.
Hang loose. Uncle Bert's coming to you live from New Orleans. All right, well, we usually talk about witchcraft over here, so you got something you want to talk about, you put it in the chat over here, or you can get in the box. Get in the box. But I think, when I think about, the powerless witches that are unable to control themselves, I got to think of the hags. I got to think of the Karen of witch talk, with no filter in the world, and she uses them all, is ever going to make that any better. And you just look at these people; they have no control of their lives, their hygiene, their food intake, none of it. They can't control themselves. They have, and if I look at them, it's like, I'd be bitter too. I'd be jealous too. Looking at me. I'm just saying.
Shut up.
But yeah, all of them have no control over their world. So they want to try and control a bunch of people on TikTok. And somehow that's going to make their lives better. I don't think it is.
And, I found that, I'm sure everybody knows this, but TikTok is a microcosm of what happens in real life with everybody. You could have a bunch of people who don't give a shit about witchcraft or any of it, but they act exactly the same way as witches act. We have the same, I don't know what to call it, trajectory, regardless of what we practice.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, we're gonna hear some cicadas. Oh, they're starting to warm up.
I heard them. Too.
It was 99 degrees when I got home, so it's definitely cicada temperature.
Yep. I never even heard of cicadas until we moved here, except in a traditional Chinese medicine thing where we actually drink them.
I think I made a TikTok video the first time it happened because it was right above my head, and it's freaky. Like they can throw their voice and sound like they're 50 different places at the same time.
I never even believed in any of that shit until we moved here.
I didn't know we had cicadas. I didn't know what a cicada was. I didn't know what the fuck that noise was. I was going, what the fuck?
That's funny because we didn't have them in Washington either, and we have them here in Ontario, and I remember thinking, what the hell is that?
Yeah. But then I guess some people have the brood cicadas where they get like thousands of them coming out at the same time. That's
Oh
got to
my
be
gosh.
nuts. I can't imagine that. Like we usually have like one every third house up in a tree somewhere. Um, so just a few, just a few. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still tripping out over the entire thing. When I started learning about Chinese medicine, it was the second quote unquote herb we ever heard about. It's called chan tui in Chinese, and it
Sounds like a
has
black woman.
a bunch of therapeutic benefits. They take the molting and they put it in hot water and they drink it, and it cures a bunch of stuff. And now I'm actually living among them. It's like really weird.
It sounds like a black woman's name, Sean Tway.
Chan Tui. Yeah, CHAN, new word TUI. Chan Tui.
I just thought it was interesting that they called those herbs. Like you had a few bugs in your kit, but they called it herbalism.
Yep.
I'm just going back to what you were talking about earlier and thinking, people that kind of do what the Karen is doing, you can tell that's somebody who hasn't really done any shadow work or any kind of thing for witchcraft. Like,
Yeah.
no work
Well,
at all.
a lot of them haven't done any witchcraft, period. That's just their persona on TikTok. And a lot of them probably started during COVID. We got a lot of COVID witches
Yes.
out here.
Yes. Yeah, I was busy during COVID. I was making a lot of masks.
I was making a lot of money.
Were
Everybody,
you?
everybody had all the time in the world to take a year and a day's course in witchcraft. So I didn't. It was pretty much me and Marta were together 24/7 for fucking years. I don't even know how many years that was.
Not anymore.
I know, but there ain't anybody else I could have dealt with. I was polyamorous for 20 years. Like, it was kind of like I'm Buck and I'm here to fuck. Oh, we're done fucking. Okay, bye. I didn't want to be around anybody, man. I didn't want to hang out with anybody. I didn't want to spend time with people. Fuck that. But then I end up, 24/7 with Marta for fucking years, and I didn't kill her, and she didn't kill me. I mean, I could outrun her for one thing.
A lot of couples didn't make it out of COVID.
I know.
That's for sure.
No, we had our times. Oh yeah, and it was very public and on the internet.
However, we have a much bigger house now than we would have had if we had stayed in California during COVID. I mean, I could literally never see his face again for days in our house. So that would probably helped.
I mean, so sometimes I question the logic of getting a 5-bedroom house when we got 3 people, but during COVID, I was glad we did.
Yep.
Joining
Now it's not big enough. No, I'm just kidding.
That's why I'm in the backyard. Piggy sandwich.
Cute.
All right, Sebastian's. Oh, maybe I got to bring him up since it's his backup account. I don't see him. Uncle Birch 10. Oh, that's the host. I can't invite myself. Dumbass. Uncle Jesse. Oh, we ought to have an Uncle Club. Uncle Birch coming to you live from New Orleans, where Sebastian said he was here, but I don't see him. Who were the 2 people debating yesterday? I think Ursa was debating with somebody. Ursa's gotten quiet, so she's probably cooking right now or something.
No, I'm responding to messages. People are messaging me about this fuckface McGillicuddy situation.
Okay.
I was debating with Word of the Stag.
Oh yeah. So what is the fuck?
Yeah, that was a good one.
the fuck-faced McGillicuddy situation.
I stated that I was not going to utter her name, so I'm not uttering her name.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
She is dead to me, so I will let her rest in fucking peace.
Okay, so fuckface McGillicuddy is the one that faked the attempt to unalive herself and then faked a medically induced coma and had us all worried about her. And now she's out there playing victim. Well, great.
Yep.
I'm glad I gave you a chance to play victim because I don't play that thing where I say I'm going to hex you and I don't. I usually don't say that and then just do that. But if I say I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. See, I've got this rule. If an enemy makes a threat that they have the ability to carry out, I hit them with everything I have. That's why, a couple people said, Uncle Bert's for president. I said, you don't want me as president. When North Korea got a nuke and threatened to turn our country into a lake of fire, I would have immediately turned North Korea into a lake of fire. So you don't want me. I'd be more unhinged on that than fucking Trump, man. And the cicadas are trying to get started, man. Come on, they're revving up. Hello, Samantha. We are at 5.8 thousand likes. Y'all keep tapping, get all your fingers going. You can, if you get creative, you can get 10 fingers going on that screen and they count.
I made a video saying what I had to say about the situation, and that video was my final word on it. My final wording was very clear. I did mention that I am writing a book, and in that book, her character will die because she is dead to me.
Well, I had somebody on Facebook. I posted that screenshot of our alleged conversation, and people always got to get cocky. So I immediately knew that was AI, and I'm going, really? Because AI didn't even know that was AI. I ran that through ChatGPT, and it could not confirm conclusively that was AI. It said that there's a likelihood that it might be AI or be altered somehow, but AI couldn't confirm it was AI. So I don't know how that random person thinks it was AI.
Yeah, they're lying, and the reason why I know they're lying is because that video has the most fucking views on it that I've gotten organically from anything I typically post, AI or not. So those are people getting excited. Look, and passing, down the word, down the wire, getting everyone to look at it.
Yeah.
Because there isn't a lot of fucking likes on it, so I know it's people talking.
Yeah.
And in the comments of that video, I said it's AI. It literally says on it, AI generated.
Yeah. But I'm sure they're still flipping out. Suki says, so I remember like 10 years ago, hexing helps you protect yourself, not double stuff inside. Yeah, that's in one of my videos, vengeance is healthy. To allow people to wrong you, to harm you emotionally, psychologically, even physically, and not get revenge is harming you. That could become every one of those could become a tumor. I was a spooky, weird little fucking, weird kid. I was goth before there was a goth. I got bullied all the fucking time. Every one of those fucking bullies is still right fucking here. Still right here. I should have punched every one of those fucks in the nose. Because the one that I did punch in the nose, he ain't here. You're doing yourself a disservice. You're doing yourself harm. And if you're trying to follow the fucking Wiccan Reed, that's one thing I said about the Wiccan Reed back when I still talked about the Wiccan Reed. Harming yourself should be a part of the equation. Not getting vengeance, not getting revenge. When somebody has harmed you, will do you damage for the rest of your fucking life. It's better to damage them one time and get it over with.
I don't know too many Wiccans that actually follow the Wiccan Reed.
I don't know.
Yeah, well, it's just kind of like what Marta taught me, and you've seen the video, but it came from Marta. The brighter the light, the darker the shadow. People that come out here and profess that they're all white light and only do good magic and only do positive things. Those are the most dangerous fucking people in the world, because they're going to do shit and not admit that they've done shit, or maybe they won't even know. They've deluded themselves so much that they think their shit don't stink. You know whose shit stinks more than anybody else's shit? The person who thinks their shit don't stink. Because the other person going to spray some Febreze or light a fucking match after they take a shit and stink up the fucking bathroom. But the person that thinks their shit don't stink, they're going to go around stinking up the whole goddamn world. Uncle Bert's coming live from New Orleans, where I teach witchcraft.
Not just that. Not just that. If you like to match, it's gonna be explosive.
Yeah, especially if you eat lettuce from Taco Bell. You guys probably don't have that problem over there. Over here, we've got the FDA, and now guess what? Guess what, y'all? Now we can't have blueberries. That's the newest thing on the fucking list. Came out today. Fucking salmonella in the fucking blueberries. With the Doge came in, gutted the FDA, and we have more food that we can't eat than ever. And it started with the lettuce, and then it became the eggs, and then it became salami, and that Irish thing, corned beef, and then there was jalapenos. Can't eat those now. And then now, fucking blueberries. What are we going to be able to eat? I wonder. I don't know, because there's going to be shit that we eat that they haven't figured out we can't eat yet, and then you're going to be the one that's a case study for the thing you can't eat. And it's so it used to be like that it would happen with chicken or something like that. You get salmonella from chicken for the longest time, and then it became spinach.
Whoa.
And then it became other stuff. Now that's my neighbor's camera. It just made that.
Our neighbor is a cunt.
And
We're having some issues, but anyway.
I'm just gonna say it. She's a cunt.
So
Yes.
she's got this camera that
He started it.
it rotates, and it's often pointed in my backyard.
Yep.
And last time I saw her, she was a total bitch.
They had a shouting match over the garbage bins last night.
A little bit. But Chris was there, and Chris saw the vibe that she gave me over the trash can. He was just
Chris saw that?
Yeah, he was standing there talking to me, just like, whoa.
Good.
Is that? I go,
Okay.
You felt that?
Good.
Yeah. And so when I contacted the landlady today about the fucking camera issue, I
This
mentioned
woman is a tenant. We're homeowners. So, yeah, we contacted her landlady.
And so I mentioned that, I said, can you talk to your tenant about not having her camera point constantly in my yard and the one in the front point constantly at my front door? It's kind of creepy. And I don't want to talk to her about it because she's become rather hostile lately. But it's like the Karens. It's like the tags. It's because this person is always alone. They have a shitty life. They're always fucking miserable. But oddly enough, it's always been that way. It's a duplex kind of house, and that apartment has always been rented by a lonely female in a bad
But
mood.
the last one was cool. It doesn't have to be that way.
But she's still, always alone and always in a bad mood. I think, sometimes her father would come visit her and that kind of thing.
I'm glad Chris saw that. I was actually about to use the term aggressive and contact the landlady. I really don't want to do that. I'd rather talk to her, but she's getting really aggressive.
Yeah.
And I can't deal with that shit.
Well, and you don't even know. So the thing is, I'm looking at it. It's not pointed this way right now, but it's like 9 feet up a tree, so well over our fence. So when it looks over here,
No. We have to stop that.
Yeah, it's clearly looking in our.
I mean, I really, really, really don't want to get anybody evicted. I really don't. But she cannot do that.
No.
So
No.
Yeah.
we got to do something.
Just go. I'm sorry.
Oh, and Birch,
Yeah.
back to your thing about the whole back to the thing about the whole revenge thing.
Mhm.
Did you ever watch the Disney live action of Cruella, like with Emma Stone?
No.
Okay, I will send you something on YouTube of what she says, but it's towards the ending of it where she's like, "You hear the 5 stages of grief, but I'd like to add one." Revenge is what she says towards the end of it.
Interesting.
So maybe when he was
Neighbor
saying
drama
about
and
the
ethics of using surveillance cameras. Wow, sometimes you're right there, AI. But when we were going on and on about how much we loved the TikTok story yesterday, where the fuck were you, AI?
Yeah.
In it.
Yes.
Uncle
But
Birch.
no, it's funny though because the timing of it reminded me of it when you were saying grant yourself vengeance, and so did not. I made me think of that one part of Emma Stone's Cruella, because she says that she talks about getting revenge as one of the stages of grief, instead of just saying anger, sadness, acceptance, all of that. And she's like, I would like to add one, revenge.
Yeah, yeah. And I'm a vengeful fuck. I mean, um, I'm Italian and Irish, a bunch of other things, but a lot of Italian and Irish. And the Irish will hold a grudge forever. The Italians is where we got the saying that they attribute to the Klingons that revenge is a dish best served cold. So maybe it's in my blood, but you hurt me, I'll hurt you 10 times. There is no threefold law, but in Uncle Birch's world,
Yep.
there's the tenfold law of vengeance. I will hit
Yep.
you with 10 times what you hit me with, and I'll probably go scorched earth. Because I believe, if I actually have an enemy, I believe I need to crush them so they can never, ever get up and harm me again. Hello, Lux.
Hello. Yeah, keep your boot on their neck. Make them lick it. No.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
I'm really close to throwing my hat in the ring and also contacting her landlady.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Hey,
I
hey,
don't want to.
wait,
I
hey,
really
wait,
don't
hey,
want
wait,
to.
wait, wait.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
don't think she's on TikTok though.
No, but it's right there. My phone is loud.
Yeah, she could hear you through his speaker.
You know what? Fuck her. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Just saying.
That shouldn't be necessary. I've gone back and forth with the landlady today several times.
Okay, good.
Mhm. And one of the things she was saying is that there may be motion censored or motion activated cameras, but yeah, I don't know about that. Because if it's pointing this way, it wouldn't see the motion over here, so it would have no reason to
No,
point.
no. Fuck that bitch. And I hope you hear me. Fuck her.
Damn, you haven't even had anything to drink yet.
Are you talking about they put one of those SWAT cameras?
No, we're talking about a neighbor.
Our neighbor has some cameras that are trained on our property and our backyard. And I'm not okay with that.
That's no bueno.
Yeah.
No.
Get a slingshot. Are you well with a sling? I can
Well,
knock you
I actually want to do it like the legal above board mundane way. I mean, she legally cannot do it. I actually don't want to hit her with a slingshot because then we're at fault in some way as well. I'd rather just talk to her landlady, get the authorities involved, if only if I have to, and just get rid of her that way.
Okay, so she placed them. Hey,
Yeah, she placed him.
bird spell too. You throw it into it's just a witch's burr. It looks like a little sycamore ball. You put the ingredients on that and you throw it in her yard and they'll move.
Hey, Mia, I gotta hear this story. Can you come up?
Yay! The Queen's here.
Hey everyone, I'm in the middle of something. Oh, that's awesome. I'm so glad you got it. Yeah, so your situation, from what I heard with the cameras and your neighbor, that's exactly what started my whole hubbub with the HBO show and the lawsuits and that crazy woman coming after me saying that me and my husband are harassing her and all that. We moved in here, and when I realized, because I knew her from the mermaid show, but she wants to paint it out that we moved here purposely, which we didn't. Anyway, we realized that she had cameras pointed into our backyard over our 6-foot privacy fence. Also, they were pointed at my back door. So she could literally not only look through over my privacy fence, she could look inside my kitchen. And where that camera was, there's nothing there. It's literally the structure where she lived in, a fence, and then my yard. So there's no reason for that camera to be there, basically, right?
Yep.
So we asked the landlord over and over again to handle it. He gave us a runaround. He lied to our face. She wasn't even living there. She had sublet. So this woman was watching us, recording us, and sharing videos of me and my husband in our private backyard to people while she was living somewhere else. This is the stuff that she conveniently leaves out of her victim story on HBO, right? So
So that was
my husband,
the reality show that you were on?
well, it wasn't a reality show, but yeah, you can call it that, yeah.
Okay.
That I didn't give consent for. But anyway, but this is the victim story the story that she went with to the media, that we were harassing her because my husband, because the landlord wouldn't do anything, and we weren't really sure if they were hers because someone else was living there. He went and he put a piece of tape over the lens. He's like, well, whoever these cameras belong to, once they're gonna see a piece of tape over it, they're gonna speak up, right? He put a piece of tape over it and then left a note in the mailbox to say, hey, I put a piece of tape over your camera. So sorry, don't mean to alarm you. Here's my number. Here's my name. Can you please call me? I want to talk to you about these cameras, whoever it may concern, right? This bitch called the fucking cops on us and said that my husband was trespassing and damaged her cameras and was stalking her and was looking through her windows. The harm that she caused my family for like 5 or 6 years, including a $500,000 lawsuit and an HBO show, all because of those cameras. So proceed with caution. All I'm saying.
Yes.
Because you get a crazy ass neighbor. Because here in the state of Florida, and my husband, when the police came and they looked at those cameras, they were like, she's violating Florida state statute, right? She's violating the law. She can't have those cameras. It's called it's a surveillance statute. I forget what it's called. Anyway, it's like basically like putting a camera in a restroom. You can't do that. Where if you have an
Right.
expectation of privacy so if your backyard is fenced in and you have a reasonable expectation of privacy, they cannot surveil you, right? So it
Thank
is
you,
against the
Mia.
law.
Thank you.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
if you call the police, it depends on your state. If you call the police and you say, look, we have a reasonable expectation of privacy, she needs to take those cameras down.
Yeah,
Or
I don't know if we can
they
pull
can
that
charge
off.
her.
The fence is only about 5 feet, maybe. No, not even 5 feet.
Maybe we need to change that and just,
Do you have
put a
strawberry or
privacy
something?
fence up.
It
I like my neighbors on either side enough to not do that. But if that's
is
what's happening with this one, I'm willing to do that.
is the camera placed in a place that it captures your property, but also the street?
There's one out front that does.
Okay, so if it's pointed to the street, you really can't do anything about that. If it's pointed directly at or in your property, and you can make the argument that it can see through your windows,
Yeah.
or it doesn't matter if your fence is 6 foot.
Well,
You have a fence.
Yeah.
like
And we're perfectly fine with her posting her camera onto the street. I
Right.
get it. She's a single female. I totally get it. But it does not need to be pointed to our yard.
No, that's
The cameras
completely
rotate, so sometimes it's pointed at her house, but then sometimes I come out here and it's pointed right at me, right here.
okay. She's physically rotating them. So walk.
No,
That's
well,
fucking weird. Because even if
uh,
it's the motion detection is only
yeah,
for it to start recording. Do you know what I mean? So regardless, if it's bothering you, I would still do something and don't get behind the eight ball on that. Like you be the first one to call because
no,
Yeah,
I did.
I think that
that's
we
what happened to
shouldn't let
us.
it go.
I did.
No,
I contacted the landlady, who
yeah,
doesn't live here too. Like she's in like Philly. I see her a couple
Yeah,
times a year.
it's like a double shotgun. So the landlady is on one side and she's never here. And then she has a tenant on the other side who happens to be right next door to us. We actually got along with her just fine. You know, she has a dog. We have dogs. The dogs played with each other. I liked her. And then all of a sudden, she just went psycho on us after Michael asked her landlord where she got her cameras from. And I guess the landlord didn't know that the tenant put up cameras, and she just got nasty right after that.
yeah. That's exactly what happened with us. She put them up without notifying the landlord.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Have you
that's
guys
also illegal.
have you guys asked her to take them or asked her to move them?
No, I asked the landlady because last time we had an interaction, she was extremely hostile, and I don't need
Then
to
stay away
deal
from
with
her.
it. Like, you know
Yeah,
what?
stay away.
It's like I'm not married to you, man. My wife talks to me like that, but you're not going to talk to me like
That's
that.
what I say to the guys at work. I'm like, I'm sorry. Am I sleeping with you? I'm not your wife. Who are you
Yeah,
talking to? My advice to you guys, because like I said, I've been through this and this can escalate in a way because crazy people will escalate just because they can.
Yeah,
And that's
like
what
I
happened.
actually want to put our cameras on our car because now I don't know if she's gonna, slash the tires or not. Like
I'm
that's how
telling you,
paranoid I am.
don't put past anything past anyone.
Yep.
The mistake that we made was because it sounds like you guys are like us, like we're living our own lives. We don't care. We wouldn't do that. So whatever. Let her do
Right.
what and kind of like just let's forget about it. She's crazy. Let her do whatever.
Right.
And giving her that rope, we fucked ourselves over
Right.
by
I
not
totally
jumping the
agree with
gun.
you.
So
Yep.
if anything, I would just call the non-emergency number to your PD, have them come out, make an information report, be like, I just want to document this, brush up on the law or what your rights are, or what's right and what isn't right, just
Exactly. I actually
in
want to get
case.
it documented, like whether it turns into anything or not. I just want it on paper
Yeah,
that we
yeah,
have
Birch
this
knows.
concern.
Yeah, Birch knows it's an information report. You know what I
well,
mean? It's just a case number. You have a case number and that's it. Just in
Yep.
case she wants to take things. I'm not saying she will, but we have to
unfortunately,
start.
we're in New Orleans, and they don't show up for 911 calls most times, so that's not going to happen.
Well,
Yeah.
if I wouldn't call 911 for this, I would either go in person to the precinct and ask to fill out a report, and then they'll come out and look at the cameras, or just call the non-emergency. And if they don't show up, keep calling.
Yeah,
Squeaky wheel gets the oil. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Show up to the precinct and be like, I'm a tax-paying citizen. You need to take my report.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I know they're busy,
Yeah.
but anyway, yeah. Listen, having bad neighbors is it's been my cross to bear. So
We've done pretty well for a while now.
um,
I have noisy neighbours too, so it has a very loud child who's not even 2 years old yet, and that child does my head in every day. He throws a tantrum any chance he gets to, so it's fun.
yeah, I don't care what anybody else does. Just leave me alone and don't be weird. Don't be creepy. Stop videotape. Like it's fucking weird. It's very unsettling. I understand why you feel uncomfortable for sure. But
Absolutely.
anyway, if you have any questions, let me just DM me because I can help you out. Because again, like I've been through this, so
All right.
yeah.
Oh,
Let me
Neon,
know.
did you get my DM the other day? Did
Video.
you get my question for
I
you?
haven't looked at my DMs, baby doll, but I will.
It's okay.
All right,
Thank you.
bye. Love you guys.
Bye. Well, Candy was here, but she never came up.
You know, I'd be tempted to do, but if someone was having a camera pointing me for so long, you know what I'd do?
What?
This is on brand for me, but I would be like, you know what? I'll just strip for you. You want to see a show? I'll give you a show. I'll give you a show.
Well, since we don't have a reasonable expectation of privacy, because our fence is too low, that would just get you arrested.
Well, it's on your property, wasn't it?
Yeah, but we don't have a reasonable expectation of privacy because our fence is too low.
You and Marta should start doing some kind of interpretive dance together, just like the weirdest, wackiest thing you could possibly imagine.
Me and Marta
Just go
do-
out there and just stare at it and don't move.
Yeah, both of you just go and stare for like an hour and don't move.
Me and Marta trying to do interpretive dance would definitely be weird.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. What was that? About
Me and you-
interpretive dance?
Me and you.
You and Marta should go out there and do an interpretive dance together in front of the camera.
You know what else would be
Do that.
funny is if he got a full Michael Myers mask and everything, and just went in full Michael Myers attire and just went outside in front of it and just stood there and stared at it.
Just stand there still frozen, or just keep inching towards the camera every like 3 minutes until you get like right
You know,
on top.
that guy fell off my
Be wearing
feed.
full.
There used to be a guy on TikTok that did that. It was called Michael Myers, and he would just standing
Oh, I
around
remember
looking
that.
like Michael
I remember
Myers,
that.
and his wife would always show up and go, "What are you doing? Get in the car! God damn it!" And you go, okay. That was a good channel. I should find him again. Sometimes TikTok does this thing where they auto.
That'd be funny though.
Well, the really sad thing about all of this, and the bottom line is, I don't want her to be scared.
Yeah.
I don't want her to get evicted. I just want her to stop. You know, that's all. Just stop. Like, why are you doing this? You know, I don't want to scare her. I don't want to get her kicked out. You know, she's probably not a bad person. You know, for a while there, we were getting along. Our dogs totally played. We totally got along with her. We spent New Year's Eve together. You know, I said hi to her all the time. I don't understand what weird brain worm she got. She's not a bad person. I don't want her to be scared. I don't want her to get kicked
Can
out.
you go over there and say something to her? Maybe just knock on the door and just be honest.
No,
Were you not here for the entire conversation?
last time we had an interaction, it was extremely hostile.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I didn't hear that.
You know what else you could do though? Directly where the line of sight on the camera is, you could put one panel of wood up there to block it, and it will just block the entire view of the yard.
That's a good idea.
You know, just put like another 4 foot or 6 foot extension of wood right there in that one spot.
See, this is what us as a
I
member.
would probably turn it into a sign and make it say something creative. Fuck your camera.
Or
I'll tell
spray
you-
paint a happy face on it.
I'll tell you what, like, you know, as Marta knows, like I'm like the neighborhood watch.
Yeah.
I'm out on my street plenty of times. I've saved so many people from porch pirates. You know, I'll fucking tell them, hey, you know, you're not home. You got a package on your porch. I'm gonna stash it right here for you. I've done that for her a billion
And
times.
she used to like us. I don't understand what happened to her.
I don't like the hostility. So
I don't either.
Did she find out you're a witch and freak out?
That's what I was thinking.
That's what I was thinking.
Well, then-
You saw
if that
something
was
you were
the case,
doing, got
then-
scared.
If that was the case, they need to get the fuck out of this town, man. This is our town, not theirs.
Yep.
It's true.
That's why we're fucking here, man. Because I don't have to hide that shit.
I don't care where I am. Like, I got my pentagram out front. Don't care.
Mine is always outside the shirt.
So is mine. I
the
never
world.
take mine off. I will shower with it. I will sleep with it. I never take mine off for any reason whatsoever.
Well, I can't take this off until the string breaks. It's,
Yeah.
it's tied in knots and shit.
Oh, wow.
I could have, I don't know. I haven't talked to her enough to know she has dementia. But things were cool until it wasn't.
Yeah.
I've
It was
literally
totally fine.
EMS pull up, and Uncle Birch helped his neighbors out when things that don't, because he was on live. So I don't understand why she would be that way, unless
I
she.
have no idea.
Crazy people don't need rationale. The more you try to figure out why crazy people are crazy, you're going to join them.
Well, again, it's like the five hags. Their lives are miserable, so they lash out at others. And I have all kind of sympathy for people that have hard lives, the mental problems, whatever. But you don't get to bleed on the rest of us. Okay, that's not an excuse to fucking make everybody else's life miserable because you're miserable. I feel for you being miserable. I don't want you to be miserable, but you don't get to give that to other people.
Yep.
You don't get to share your fucking misery.
Yeah.
Uncle Bert's coming live from New Orleans, talking about random shit today. So whatever you want to talk about, you can put it down there in the thing or get up in the box. Talk about it. Let's talk. And it's a good time.
Where is that guy from yesterday? I thought he was going to come back today to finish our conversation. How come every time I get into a conversation with the men on here, they don't come back?
Which guy? Do you remember his name?
It was Josh.
Oh, Josh.
Yeah.
Josh was on Hex Offenders last night. I love Josh.
Yeah, he was in a box for most of the show.
I don't know what he is.
I did an Irish exit.
He did that actually during Hex Fest. He made a couple of Irish exits, and I thought it was charming. Maybe he's doing it now.
Yeah.
Disappointer.
Yeah.
Quiet. You came with all the caliber today, didn't you? You was ready.
Would be better. If you guys were arguing, we'd have better ratings.
Well, I'm always ready, but I really did enjoy the discourse. Being able to actually talk about witchcraft instead of dumb shit. And it was an actual discourse, not discourse, but discussion.
Uh-huh.
And I thought it was very important to have, and I thought the people who got to listen in on that probably had great takeaways from it as well.
Yeah, I was learning from it, and I was very confused with his mindset. It made me a little scared, actually.
Yeah, I didn't really understand what he was talking about.
I disagreed with him on that as well. I love Zephyr though.
Yeah, he can be a little abrasive, but you either like him or you don't, I guess.
He's on one of those spectrums,
Yeah. And if you want to listen to someone, you will, and you'll be able to look past that abrasiveness and hear what they're actually saying instead of getting upset about the way they're delivering it, right?
Yep.
So a lot of the way I even approached was because of the way he was delivering it and wanting to understand where it was coming from.
Yeah. So, hey, y'all, we're at 16.8 thousand likes. We've been hovering 14 to 16 people. So this is what I'm talking about. You can help out the show. The more you tap that screen, the more fingers you get going on that screen, the more we get. And I've been watching it lately. It's like similar number to the number over there is similar to the number over there. So you tap and more people show up, and we have a better show that way. And maybe we'll get a Christian in here to argue with. That would be great. That's great.
Use those daily heart memes.
That is my favorite. I love toying with Christians. I love just making them squirm. It makes, I don't know, it tickles something in me.
And it's great for ratings.
We need a Christian to sacrifice.
I agree.
my
I second that. I do.
You guys don't want to open them gates.
I do. I want to play with fire.
Uncle Bert's coming live from New Orleans, reminding you that Level 1 Witch School is available at a reduced price for the first time in history and for a very short time. Get over there to gumroad.com/witch school. It's up there in my profile pick thing, my link tree. Find yourself Level 1, join anytime. It's a great class, of course, because I'm teaching it, but you take it at your own speed. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of pressure to turn in your homework. It just starts arriving in your inbox every day. And it's just like this. It's like you and me sitting here talking about witchcraft through a fucking phone. But there's all kind of classes over there. So check out all the stuff at gumroad.com. And I'm sure we got something there for you. Or there'll be more coming up. So be sure and subscribe while you're over there too. Thank you.
Yay! So off topic. It's my birthday weekend. Has anybody ever heard of that movie, Tony,
No.
that just came out? It's about Anthony Bourdain, and I'm a big fan of his.
Oh.
And it's about his early days in the kitchen. And I really want to see it this weekend. And I'm going to use my birthday as leverage to get Birch to watch it with me. So I was just wondering if anybody's heard of it.
And yes, go do it. Do it for your partner, Birch. Do it.
Yeah, Birch, do it for your partner.
I gotta find
Do
it.
No.
Do
My
it.
signal's dipping again.
Do
Fuck this.
I've been to one theater here. I'll look.
I know exactly where it's playing. We haven't seen a movie in so long. The last one we saw was Wicked with Christian Day. We need to see this.
Where's it playing?
It's at the Britannia, or however you pronounce it, at Canal Palace. It's probably the same place where we saw Wicked with Christian.
I think that's
But-
it. Yeah.
But it's there. I can reserve tickets. I'm already on their page. I really want to see that movie.
All right, reserve tickets. Hopefully, I'll make enough to pay for parking.
Happy wife, happy life.
Right? Right? See? Listen to people.
All right, reserve.
Quad's never been wrong.
Give me.
Birthdays are also sacred, so.
And I'm willing to go to a matinee, which is even less money, over the weekend. See?
She said the 2 p.m. showing.
Hold on.
Right?
There shouldn't
Hold on.
even be something to ponder.
Hold on a minute. If you want to do a matinee, we got to do it on Sunday. I have to work Saturday. I got bills to pay. Okay?
I didn't say anything about not doing it on Sunday. We can go on Sunday.
Okay, good. Well, I'm just saying, if you're going to reserve tickets, reserve them for Sunday. That's the only day off I'm going to have. 6 days a week.
Oh, I have to reserve it? If it was your birthday, I would be reserving it. But I guess I have to reserve it on my birthday too.
Okay,
huh?
I could do that, but you just said that you could reserve tickets, so I took you up on that. If you don't want to do that, then okay, give me the address and all that shit, where I reserve tickets, and I'll fucking deal with that.
Okay, cool.
I guess
You're actually,
chivalry's dead.
let me chime in here because, women, when they want something specific done, we know we have to do it ourselves because the men will mess it up, whether through weaponizing incompetency or not.
You're absolutely right.
I think you should take control on reserving those tickets, Marta, to make sure you get the showing you want and the movie you want
Okay.
at the
You're
theater
right,
you want.
Right.
Marta,
Yeah.
I guess chivalry's dead in it.
What's that, Sebastian?
I said I guess chivalry is dead in it.
I think so. I think so.
I don't know if it is. I'm working 6 days a week to pay all the fucking bills. And
But what little things are you surprising with her?
If you've got the time to reserve the tickets, then cool. If you don't, then I can do that.
Okay, do I need to remind you of Blink-182? All the small things. Come on, think of the small things.
Do you have any fucking idea how many small things I handle?
Yeah, like I wouldn't pull that card, Sebastian, not in this situation at all.
All of the cooking, whatever cleaning can be done.
But you don't clean though.
I do clean. I don't clean enough. I don't clean enough because I work 6
You know what?
days a
I
week.
think you should just drop it because I have a bunch of other stuff to say. So just drop it.
Okay.
Drop it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just a man thing, I think. And you have to make the doctor's appointments. You have to force them to go. It's like pulling them teeth to go to the appointment.
I would just be grateful he's willing to go sit and watch that movie with you.
Well, I love
Hey,
Anthony
Astrid.
Bourdain. I want to see that movie. I've been wanting to see it since I heard about it on NPR. So I don't have a problem with that. It's just like, if you got time to reserve the tickets, cool. If not, then give me the info and I'll do it. Great part of staying home. Home gets. What? It's not a sentence, dude. Oh, maybe read things that aren't an actual sentence. Scatters my
Part
brain.
of staying home guess. Oh God.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I got plenty to say about that too, but I'll refrain.
Part of staying home guess? You have
Yeah,
something to say
I'm
about
gonna refrain.
that? Okay.
No, they're still going to the movie. They're going to go see Tony still. They're not going to just stay home.
Yeah, we're
No,
definitely gonna see Tony.
I want to see Tony. I heard the guy on NPR, the guy that plays Anthony Bourdain, and he sounds a lot like what I think Anthony Bourdain when he was younger would sound like. Like one of the.
Is it going to touch on like the things that are tied into Chester's?
I'm not sure how far it goes, but I know it starts with the beginning of his career. I think it starts with him being a dishwasher, and then working his way up to chef, and then everything else. So I don't know how far it goes, but I know where it starts.
I don't rely on Rotten Tomatoes reviews anymore because, like, I've seen some shit movies that had, like, hella high ratings. I'm going to have to look at Tony, though.
Well, we haven't been to a movie in so long. I'm sure we're going to love it.
We haven't been to a movie since Wicked with Christian.
Yeah.
And even then it was a long time. We're actually from Hollywood, California. We saw movies all the time. I've spent my entire life with my family seeing a movie on Thanksgiving Day and Christmas Day every single year. And then ever since we moved here and COVID started, we just stopped going to the theater.
Yeah.
And now it barely happens. So I really want to go this time.
Yeah.
Or, hear me out, invest in a projector and you and your neighbor can watch it.
Well, the
You hate our neighbor though.
You kidding?
Well, the thing we gotta figure out is we're probably gonna have to take an Uber, because I think parking's gonna probably be more than an Uber.
I kind of wonder if we should just take an Uber there and not fucking worry about it.
Yeah, probably, because I'm serious. Like I think parking's gonna be more.
You have to pay for parking at a movie theater? They don't
They don't have a parking lot in front of that movie theater. It's kind of like a mall or something like that. And the nearest parking lot I know is at least $20 to start.
They don't validate the parking though with the purchase of the ticket?
It used to be so easy in LA. You just like park, get it validated, and you were done. It doesn't seem to work that way here.
Parking sucks, right? Yeah. Especially like that. That's like downtown. That's like the central business district.
You gotta do it though.
Yeah.
Very, very interesting.
Yeah, I'm happy to go on Sunday. Let's go on Sunday.
Okay. So that's like, that's the only thing that's going to work for me. I have to work Saturday.
Yeah, but make sure when you do these tickets, Aunt Marta, that you make it so you guys could enjoy the movie and not have to rush and take your time getting home so he could come live.
Yeah. So, hey y'all, I think I might be taking Sunday off. So Friday off, Sunday off. Probably going to happen that way.
The entire weekend, as you should.
Exactly. Listen to Sebastian. Just take the entire weekend off.
He did that last weekend, and we suffered dearly.
I know.
We
miss
can take
you.
one for the team. No, we can take one for the team for Marta for her birthday.
Absolutely.
I'll see what I can do.
I'll lay on that grenade.
I'm glad you all have opinions on this. I have bills to pay right fucking now. Okay.
Yeah, so shut up, Sebastian, unless you're going to pay his bills.
I may have to do some stuff on Saturday because I also make money off of selling classes over here, which is what I'm going to do right now. Uncle Bert's coming to you live from New Orleans, reminding you that Level 1 Witch School is available at a reduced price for the first time in history. And a very short time left in this sale. Get over there to my link tree, find Witch School or Witch School 2, which also has different, other stuff at a lower price over there. And help a brother out. Or you can help me take Marta out to all of this stuff by getting over to my Cash App. Get to my Venmo. Let's do some fucking give your birthday gifts to Marta. Help me pay for all this stuff I got to do. I got to take her out to Lobster on Friday. And then there's
Oh, you gotta.
Well, we're already gonna. We got reservations. I gotta.
Oh, like you're not gonna eat any of it?
I'm not gonna eat lobster. I'm gonna have them sliders. I want the sliders.
Exactly. So you're getting something.
Yeah.
You're gonna bust space. Y'all are gonna have a great time.
We're gonna have a great time.
Yeah.
But you can contribute to the great time in honor of Marta by getting my Cash App, getting my Venmo. We're getting over there and getting yourself a fucking class. Okay? Think I do this shit for free 7 days a week for you fucks? Come on, get over there. You bastards.
And
Also,
it is so rare
you
for
could
you
totally
to
work in the morning and get done at like 1 o'clock. Just saying.
Depending on how things go, it's a toss-up. Some days are great. Like tomorrow will probably be good. Friday will probably be a good flow because the tourists start arriving around Friday.
Yeah, and I'm willing to overlook that you're doing it on my birthday. That's totally fine.
Well, I definitely got to work for that part of your birthday. Then I'm gonna take you out after I do that. But depending on Sebastian, stop that. Depending on how much I make, I might have to work Saturday. Okay, I just got the car bill paid ahead of time.
someone just paying?
Which I've been doing. I've been, last 3 car payments been ahead of time. But now I got
As you should be.
and then I got the cable bill, and I got to fucking pay that like right a fucking way. Okay, we need fucking internet. That's probably second to the car bill and groceries. That's the most important fucking thing here. Well, I guess electricity too, because the internet can't run without the electricity. But I think I got till September 2nd for that. So I'm playing a very delicate juggling act, which requires a lot of my time. And then I come out here after doing that all day and do more.
You seem pretty stretched. Stretched pretty thin.
Mo money, mo money, mo money. It's what it's all about. So you haters, please keep hating. You're helping me sell classes. Keep hating. Uncle Bert's coming to you live from New Orleans, where I teach witchcraft for a living. Talk about all kind of personal shit apparently today. Jesus.
I don't know. You just seem stretched pretty thin to me, and I'm gonna shut up because I don't know what you got going on in your day to day and how much spare time you even have for yourself, let alone for others. So I'm gonna keep my opinion to myself.
Yeah. Well, it's like
Thank you.
Like the middle of the week or the middle of the month is when the bills start having to be paid. So right after that, I'm cool, and then at the beginning of the month, I'm cool, and then I get to that point where everything comes in at the same fucking time.
I know that feeling.
Getting it done.
Makes my asshole draw up thinking about it. Yeah.
Taking care of business. But some days it's a stretch. Right now, this town operates on tourism, including my side job, drive and lift. It's all about tourism, and we ain't got it right now. But we get a little bit on the weekends. Starting Friday into the weekend, then business picks up. All week long, it's like
football season's about to come. So many people are going to be down there.
There will be, and that'll be great. But right now, I'm taking kids to school, and I'm taking people to work all fucking day, and taking people home from work. So that's the pool I have to draw on, and a couple tourists here and there. So right now, things are they're a bit light. Things are a bit tough, so that's why I have to be out here 7 days a week selling fucking classes, getting people to donate to my Cash App, my Venmo, and all that. Asking people to subscribe. You can subscribe to my TikTok channel for a couple bucks a month. You can help a brother out. You'll get special perks. You'll be like, if we run out of boxes for you to get in, and you're a subscriber, I'll kick somebody out of a box to get you in a fucking box. You get your little perk package.
Yeah, and you get unseen content other people don't get to see. He has a lot of exclusives.
I don't know if you saw Suki's comment or not, but she was questioning if you sell candles.
My shop is not open yet. I need to reopen it. I think I've done enough tweaking on it. I just need to set it up again.
Yeah, my website, I took it down because I fucked it up royally, so it's currently offline. But if anyone wanted to order anything, you could just DM me. What do you sell? Do you sell anything other than your classes?
Oh, well, I got the shop open to incense oils, brews. I haven't really gotten to candles yet. I don't have my full candle kit, and I would probably need to set up someplace outside to do the candles because there's a mess factor that I don't want to bring into the house. Yeah, I do readings. Yeah, Uncle Birch 13 at gmail.com. Uncle Birch 13 at gmail.com. And I believe I still have a sale. So what used to be like 85 is now 65. So good time to get in there. Gardell's coming in.
And I promise you, you will have homework. It is up to you to complete the homework after that reading. But you can change your life. Not only are you investing in an OG practitioner of the craft, but you're investing in yourself. That's always good to do.
I read for you on your birthday a year ago. Cool. I'm sure everything worked out exactly as I said it would. I'm in the business of changing lives. That's what we do. Not a year ago, I meant 1 year. Okay. Wait, what's different? How's a year ago different than 1 year?
Because a year ago was specifically last year, and reading for her birthday 1 year was more than just last year. Sorry.
You're the fractal whisperer. Okay.
My bad. I realized what I was doing in the middle of doing it.
I mean, y'all didn't seriously think that I just love hanging out with you all 7 days a week, and that's why I'm here, right? if it wasn't serving my bottom line, I'd be doing other things that do.
Well, yeah, you do it for consistency. You do it to share your knowledge, and you do it to sell your school. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's what your platform is for. That's what it needs to be used for. And you just happen to share time with everyone in between.
Right on. Suki's.
I talk about you in other lives as well. Whenever you're not online, I'm still talking about, hey, you see Uncle Birch? You need to get over there to gumroad.com/witchschool.
Yeah, so Suki, you're on the right witch school, but you're using the old spelling. I took the common spelling now. Well, there's I think what you're looking at is the older, which is good information. There's the first half of level 1 and the second half of level 1, or I think I called it beginning and advanced. Those are older classes, but I taught very different things in that batch of classes than I did in the level 1. So that's all very valid stuff. You can download, that one you're talking about is you can buy the entire first half of the class. And then when you're done with that, you can buy the whole second half of the class. I got lots of different, there's bundles up there and lots of different ways to do it. Or you can do the old fashioned year and a day where you pay every month until the year's up. And the reason I'm on Gumroad is because I've been doing this quite a while, and I don't like to be a bill collector. If you don't pay, I don't really want to be fucking telling you to pay. I don't want to, have to keep track of all that. So I go through Gumroad. I pay them a percentage of every sale. And they handle that. It's like if they run your card a few times and it doesn't go through, they kick you out until you re-up.
Sure. It is the 20th. Okay, I pay every 20th. I gotta see if mine came out today.
I'm a slow roller, a lot to digest. Yeah. I'm going to buy it now because I've been milking you for free for 12 years. Right on. Well, that should cover. That'll cover dinner. That'll cover dinner and the movie. Thank you. Go ahead, do that. Oh, we got these crazy scarab beetles, or like this metallic green, all over the damn place. I guess it's that time of year for them.
A June bug green?
I don't really know what June bugs look like here, but yeah, they got that metallic green on the underside. But it's August, so these are August bugs.
When we were kids, we used to take those and tie thread on them and let them fly around.
They will. They'll zoom in a circle.
Yeah.
They love Japanese cherry blossom.
It kind of reminds me of the Wicker Man. That girl had the beetle in the desk.
Oh, yeah.
Tied to the nail. Poor old thing. Okay, hopefully you figure that out, Suki. I'm counting.
Aren't those kind of like, they're beetles, right? They're related to the scarabs or whatever?
They look like scarabs.
Right? They do.
I don't know.
What the frick is a scarab? Scarab. What's that?
An Egyptian beetle?
Oh.
Yeah.
The dung beetle.
No, it's not a dung beetle. I believe scarabs are a symbol of everlasting life, kind of like the ankh, because they feed on the dead.
Got you. Yeah, but I know that June bugs, they're a fucking son of a bitch. Like, they'll eat up your entire garden.
Really?
My grandma used to try to take them all out because she had this. She had a giant garden and she loved her Japanese cherry blossom, and they'd go in there and tear up all of the leaves. It was like an infestation. Hated them with a passion. I thought they were cool.
Uncle Bert's coming to you live from New Orleans, where I teach witchcraft for a living and talk to these people.
Sorry, I was preparing a sandwich. Crystal, did you just refer to a scarab as a dung beetle?
I didn't know what it was. I'm not familiar. That's an Egyptian beetle. I don't know a lot of things. I know some things, but
I mean,
scarabs are sacred. There is a keeper, wisdom, and protector of women, especially pregnant women.
But I thought in Egypt there was that beetle that rolled the poop because
that's a different beetle. That's a dung beetle.
Yeah. See, a dung beetle is a thing.
They have dung. Yeah, dung beetle is a thing, and they might have dung in Egypt. I don't think it's the same thing as scarab. They don't look anything like a scarab, really.
Whenever you explained that it was an Egyptian beetle, first thing that came to mind was a dung beetle. But then my mind started remembering. Oh, remember on the mummy? The mummy.
Yay.
Yeah.
You bought the class, Suki. Yay.
Welcome to the family, Suki.
I might be able to take Saturday off. We'll see. Thank you for liking the live. Oh my God, we're at 41.1 thousand.
How much is it?
I think it's 150 for half and 150 for the other half.
It's not bad for the whole year.
Yeah, it's a year-long course, but I broke it into halves. Like there is a way to buy the entire course, or I broke it down for people. You know, seems like less money that way.
Seems. You're silly.
Lobster and sliders, yay! Yeah, okay, yeah, it's 150 for half. I don't. And that's it's an older course. I do that every so often. I'll redo it. I'll redo what I would normally do in a year and a day course on the intro side, and it's entirely different stuff than I taught 5 years ago, 10 years ago. That course, I believe, is the first correspondence course that I did, and it was on YouTube. And basically, I'd have to keep track of everybody that paid their bill, and then send them a link to it. It's on YouTube to this day, but nobody can see it unless they have the link for it. I could go download all of those and post them somewhere else. There's a single mom watching your videos on YouTube for over a decade. Well, that's what I like about you, Suki, and the surfing, because those are the two things I know about you.
Every time I see your name, I think of True Blood. Suki.
No, every time I see her name, it makes me think of Avatar, Last Airbender, because there's a character in there called Suki that is part of the Kyoshi Warriors.
You never heard when people say, "Oh, Suki"?
No.
I bet you make them say that.
You want to hear what it makes me think of?
What?
In Russian, "suka" means bitch.
Oh no!
That's what I think. That's what I heard. That and blots are the only cuss words that I know.
No. Also, in Russian, they don't add an S to make things plural. So the plural of suka, which means bitch, is suki, which means bitches. So roughly translated, her name, and I don't agree with this, but it literally translates into bitches, plural.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, we don't add an S to anything. There's different endings.
I just googled it, and also in Japanese, it also means fondness.
Put it in H.
Oh. Suki?
Yeah, Suki means bitches, even though I don't feel this way about Suki. But that's literally what it means.
I'm only a bitch when I'm really angry.
Her name reminds me of that show, True Blood.
Are you taking a bath?
Yes.
I love that.
But
no, in Japanese, Suki.
I'm so sorry.
That sounded serious. It looked serious as he took off, and it sounded serious.
Yeah, I used to know this woman who owned a sushi bar in Santa Cruz, and her name was Suki, and I always called her bitches.
I love Santa Cruz.
I got cut off by a FaceTime call. That's why I kind of cut off there. But no, so Suki in Japanese means like or love or fondness.
Yeah.
Likeable bitch.
You're fun. I like you.
You're all fun. Fun and games. Birch, you could do a good impression of Vampire Bill. Okay, I don't know who Vampire Bill is.
Well, that's what I was saying. Her name reminds me of that show, True Blood.
Oh, is it that show?
That's what I said.
Yeah. Her name is Suki.
I think we maybe watched the first season or something.
Okay, but one of you has to say it right.
Okay.
Suki.
I don't even know if we got through an entire season. It was kind of a snoozer, I think, respectfully to people who like it.
I love that show. It gets very interesting. I've seen it about 10 times all the way through.
Okay.
It gets very interesting when the werewolves come out and the witches start coming out.
Yes.
They throw Santa Muerte in there. Santeria comes out. All sorts of crazy. What's the name of the cook in the show? Lafayette. He ends up becoming like a woman for a while.
Oh, Lafayette. That was my favorite character.
He was the best, I think.
Lafayette, the medium who doesn't want to be a medium.
Yeah, but he was like a cook, and then he didn't want to be a medium, but then he can't help it.
Hello, friends.
All right, Fanny had rang me.
Bless you, beautiful beloved.
Hey. So
That
have I
sounds
missed the
so
majority of the
peaceful.
live again?
Get
Little
my
bit.
back while
Yeah,
you're
I
in
mean,
there. Like,
literally, we're like minutes away from the end. So yeah.
Shit. So
We're
sorry.
16 minutes away from the
Yes,
end.
Well, on
my
weekends,
only friend.
on
The
weekends,
end.
I had a
on
busy
weekends,
day.
on weekends, I'm here earlier, but this weekend is going to be questionable. What if anything I can pull off? Marta's birthday is tomorrow, so definitely taking the day
Oh,
off
Happy
tomorrow.
birthday, Margo.
happy
Thank
birthday,
you.
Marta.
Happy
Thank you.
birthday.
It feels so good to be 21 again,
I bet
Yes.
right?
it does. I'm looking forward to it too.
you're like a time capsule.
Finally old enough to drink. Yay.
Yay. Finally, you got somebody who's old enough to drink.
I mean, over
So,
here, the
Oh,
drinking age, the legal
that was
drinking age over here
cold.
is 18.
That was cold.
Wow.
Wait, what was said that? You said that was cold too?
To Marta.
oh, I said it feels good to be 21 finally.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, the last thing she said was that I finally got somebody old enough to drink. That was the part that was
Free
cool.
the nips. Free the nips.
No, I'm like a couple of 21s and a decimal.
I had somebody carve me at Trader Joe's the other day, and said, "Oh, I'm at least a couple 21s. I think
Yep.
I might be close to 3 21s.
Yep.
Oh,
We old. We old.
The old school. All right, y'all. I think that's about time that I put a fork in it.
totally.
Put a fork in it or put a fork in it?
I'm gonna put a fork in it. I'm gonna really hope that Surviving Earth is on and the Americas is on because
We got a thumbs up there.
Surviving Earth.
Unless the season is over, it should be on.
It
Did y'all
should
watch
be.
Survive?
We haven't watched it yet, Crystal, but I was listening to you talk about it. We got to watch Survive, honey.
Gotta look that up. All right, y'all. So I will not be seeing you tomorrow. Maybe I'll see you.
Happy birthday.
Thank
I'll
you.
see Sunday.
Thank
Happy
you.
birthday.
Thank you.
I may
Merry
see,
magical birthday and cheers to many, 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 many more. You're such a
Thank you,
blessing.
Crystal. Thank you. Thank you.
I may see you for a bit on Saturday, but then probably not Sunday. So we'll figure all that out. You'll see. You'll get a notification or you won't, and then you'll know, and that's when
I
you'll
mean,
know.
Bert will text me,
Happy
so
birthday, Marta.
Thank
Bert
you.
usually texts me what was going on
Don't
too.
break
So.
your tongue. Don't blow your back out. You know what I'm saying?
I will try. I will try. I haven't yet. I haven't yet. This guy works me and I haven't yet. So I think we're good.
All right. As our ancestors used to say to remind us of the troubled times through which they came and the breadcrumb trail that they left you to follow in the old ways, merry meets, merry parts, merry meet again, you all.
Bless me.
Blessed be.
Bye.
Bye. BTFN.